record right now. Okay, we're recording. So basically, the whole point of this call and today is just to give you a sense of direction of, where to go from here. So okay. I don't have an agenda, really. It's truly, the whole point of coaching is truly for you just to get out of this business what you want out of it. And that's my goal, is to help you get that and get what you want. It's not about what I want, okay? So I'll be helping you pretty much just get to your place. So now what we just talked about was that, are you a 1, a 2, or a 3? So what I'm going to do is talk to you about what that is, since you didn't get that letter. So basically a 1 means that you're like a raving fan. You like Shakeology, you're using the programs, and that's just kind of where your journey begins. Right. Whether you want the benefits or you want to, make Beachbody and coaching more of an income for you. And if it's a hobby, that's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That just means you're a 1. So if you're a 2, which I think that's probably where you are, that means you're a business builder, if you will. So you're ready to get starting with coaching and earn a little income. Yes. Yes. Okay. That's what I figured. And a level 3 means that you want to create this lifestyle of freedom and choice. That means that you want to, achieve higher ranks within the business and build a bigger income, and, whether it's paying off debt or replacing, whatever income you have, or maybe you want to leave some sort of legacy for your kids, put a college education away for them. That's what a level 3 is. So based on those 1, 2, and 3, where would you place yourself? Right now.
Right now, a level 2.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Because you're just getting started. You love the product already. So we're past 1, and you've done the coach sneak peek, so you know that you want to do a little bit more too. So I agree. I think you're a 2. So let's talk about that. What does that look like for you? Like what does, I know you're just hearing it for the first time, but what does that mean to you? Like, for example, like if we were talking about money, like what kind of money are you hoping to get from this?
I actually want enough money to help with my schooling, because I don't get as much financial aid being married.
Right.
And med school is super expensive. So if I could take,
I've never heard that.
If I could make anywhere from $200 to $500 extra a month, that would be good for me.
Okay. I will tell you that is more than doable. And if you're able to find the time and put into this what you want, you can double that easily. And you can go beyond that. So $200 to $500 a month is totally doable. I think we could get you to that number weekly. What would that be? What would that mean for you? Would that be pretty good?
Yes, that would be amazing.
Yes.
That would mean that I could actually take my husband on a cruise, because he's never been on one.
See, me neither. So how cool would that be if you were able to do that? Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow. It does take a little work and a little bit of effort to get there, but that's where I'm at now. Not the 500 weekly. That would be amazing, but about $1,000 a month or so. And so, yeah, we can definitely get you there, and it definitely creates a little bit more freedom. So basically, in order to do that, you're going to need to achieve the rank of Emerald Coach. And so what does that mean? I'm going to get ready and share my screen with you, okay, Amber? So hang on, bear with me here. Let me know. Can you see that yet?
No.
Where is it? Well, doggone it if I can't find this. I'm not very good at technological things here. I'm trying.
It's okay.
Talk to Ryan.
Yeah.
Let's see if I just hit share screen. What happens here? Okay, now can you see that?
It just says you have started sharing your screen. Oh, now I can see it.
Got it? Okay, great. So basically, in order to get started,
Mm-hmm.
What we want for you is to make a couple goals. So what I want your first goals to be within 30 days, and I'll be putting you into a 3-week training program that starts on Monday as well.
Okay.
It's 2 things. The first of which is to try to make what's called Success Club 5. Now, you're like, what the heck is Success Club, right?
Yeah.
So there's some videos here, right here. It'll tell you what is Success Club and what are the benefits of it. I'll be sending this to you so you can click on that and see it. But basically, Success Club works on points. So for every challenge pack that you sell, which you know what a challenge pack is, that's your Shakeology plus a fitness program, you get 2 points. For every Shakeology that you would sell, that's 1 point. Now, I pretty much never recommend someone just get Shakeology because it's pricey and they can actually save money with a challenge pack. They get so much more that way. And many of them are only, $10 more than what Shakeology costs. So it's just a better route to go. So basically, if you sell 3 challenge packs within a month, you've made Success Club, that's 6. So you've done it, you've made Success Club. And the benefits of that are really cool things like free stuff. Beachbody gives me swag every month I make Success Club. And then those points eventually turn into trip dollars, which you probably saw a little bit about that in the sneak peek. And you can earn trips and go on trips. Like, I just went to Mexico and how awesome that was. So I will tell you that people who earn, Success Club consistently will see their paychecks go up from it.
Okay, and how many did you say I had to sell?
If you sell 3 challenge packs in 1 month, you'll be there. No problem.
Okay.
The other way to get points, like I said, it's 1 point for just Shakeology on Home Direct. So they have to be on that auto ship. And the third way is just to sponsor other coaches. So usually when you sponsor a coach, you do so with a challenge pack. And for every new coach, that's 2 points as well. So there's a few different ways to earn Success Club. But literally all it means is that you're helping people. And that's what you want to do, right?
Right.
So you're helping people by introducing them to this awesome shake and this superfood thing that, like, I'm just so convicted about it. I love the stuff. I couldn't be away from it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, you're there too. Isn't it addicting? It's crazy, right?
It is.
Yeah. So to grow faster, you have to do more, but that's just a minimal goal for you. Also, I almost forgot to mention to you is Summit. Now, I know that's coming up in July, but that's sort of like this big meeting that Beachbody has every year, like a huge conference. And if you get Success Club within your first couple of months, you earn a free trip, or a free ticket rather, to Summit. And that has, pretty good value in and of itself this year. And I will tell you that after I went to Summit for the first time last year, I even missed out on my anniversary at home because I wanted to be there. But I will tell you that after that, my business literally tripled because it just lit a fire under my butt.
Right.
Okay. So your next goal is for you to reach what's called Emerald status. So that's kind of where you start making a little more money, and that means your business is like officially open. So to achieve Emerald status, you kind of have yourself right here, and then you sponsor 2 coaches. It goes down on legs, sort of like this. So that's it. You sponsor 2 coaches. One of them could be your husband. That'd be pretty easy. And then I'm sure we all know someone in our lives who can benefit from Shakeology or the 21-day fix or some sort of fitness program. So if anyone is, that wants to do that, there's your 2 coaches, and that makes you Emerald right there. And by being Emerald and hitting Success Club, you are going to get free leads from Beachbody. They will send you somebody who has either signed up for their free membership at teambeachbody.com, and then you'll be their coach. Or once in the month, you'll also get a free commission from them. So, drink it, girl. So what that means is that once a month, if I have made Success Club, I get a lead that has made a purchase, and I get the commission from that too. Now that could be anything from a Shakeology to, I've had people purchase 3 bags of Shakeology at one time, and that's well over a $300 order. So that's a big commission. So that's something that you would, certainly look forward to. So that is your first goals for the month Okay, make sense so far?
Yes.
Perfect. Let me scroll down here a little bit. Now this says clean eating group start date May 4th. Obviously we just started one. So on the 1st, and you're in it, so you can sort of see how that runs too, which is kind of cool. So
Right.
basically on the 1st and 3rd Mondays of every month, we run one of these clean eating groups for just 7 days. Oh my gosh, my dogs are so loud. So you can definitely start inviting people to that one. It's free. That's the perfect way to get people to want to join you and see what you're doing, you know, because sometimes people just don't want to spend money. And
Right.
that's okay. But if you can show them what you can provide to them, they'll want to continue that once they've seen the group support, because it runs similar to a challenge group, really.
Right.
Okay, I'm just going to keep going. I'll be sending some of this stuff to you. We're not quite there yet. I do want to talk about social media real quick. So this is kind of where your homework is going to come in, okay? I assume that you'll use social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever you use to grow. Okay. Which one? Hey, stop. Which one do you use the most, Amber?
I use Facebook and Instagram.
I use Facebook mostly too. I'm really inconsistent, I'll be honest with you, with Instagram. Some days I'm really there a lot, and then I let it go for weeks at a time and I sort of forget about it, depending on how busy I am. But yeah, let's talk about that for a minute. So don't wait. I want you to start on social media pretty quickly. I don't want you to think about it too much. I just want you to jump in with both feet and just do it, you know, even if you suck, really.
Okay.
So keep in mind that you yourself, Amber, are your own brand. So people will be attracted to you for a reason, and they'll come to you for a reason. Yes, you're a Beachbody coach, but you don't want to vomit that all over your Facebook, right? That will turn people off faster than anything else. But people are going to come to you for a reason, because let's be honest, they can go to eBay and find it. They can go to sometimes Amazon and find some things. They can order it from the TV infomercial. As coaches, we don't want that. We want to be the ones helping them, and we want them to order it from us. So you have to, you know, live your life out loud, really, on Facebook. And you do that. You talk about your family. You talk about unique. You talk about, you know, different things. And that's cool. That's where it's really all about, what it's all about. So I would say the more authentic you are, the more people will be attracted to you. And if you take away nothing more than that from today, it's just to be authentic and be you.
Okay.
I am going to pull up another screen right now. Let me see if I can find this. It is called, oh, look, it came up. It is called the social media content. And again, I will send this to you so that you can print it out. We just talked about being authentically you, warts and all. What that means is that we're not perfect, right? Certainly not. And that's okay. People relate to that. I don't think anybody really wants somebody who is perfect and has all the answers, because I don't. But that, again, is what makes people relate to you and will draw them to you. So this right here, there is a woman by the name of Sandy Krakowski, and she has this content map for social media, and it will tell you to post and what to post. So basically, I want to talk about that just for a minute with you. If you don't have a separate, you know, business page or like page right now, that's okay. We encourage it, but you don't have to do that right off the bat. You can get into that a little bit later, but you can do all of this stuff from your regular Facebook page.
Okay.
So let me see if I can open this up. No, it's not going to allow me to. But basically, it tells you, you know, what to post. So once a day, and I'm going to tell you to make 10 posts a day, which sounds insane, but I'll tell you how you can work that to help you out. Only one of those 10 posts should be Beachbody related, really. So you can use that to talk about a free clean eating group. You're participating in one right now, so you can use that. You can use it to talk about, you know, coaching, because you're starting that. You could use it to talk about your 21-day fix challenge group, any of those things, but just once a day so that people don't get sick of you. The other thing that you'll be posting is a lifestyle or a quote picture. And lifestyle can be anything. That can be you working out. That can be you drinking your Shakeology. But don't mention the product or the group. You could just drink your shake and say, oh, my healthiest meal of the day, something like that. Does that make sense so far?
Yeah, so like the ones that I've been posting where I'm like refueling my body and then just a picture of the Shakeology. Okay.
Yes, perfect.
Okay.
Absolutely. And yeah, no, that's good because that shows who you are and what you're doing. And that's that you're being proof that the product works too. So that's
okay.
Inspirational posts, that's the next one, and it will tell you to post 3 of those a day. Now, you can go, if you're not sure, you can Google inspirational posts. There's a bazillion of them out there. Whether I like this right here, it's called brainyquotes.com. There are pictures there, there are quotes in there, and there is every topic under the sun, along with different authors, things like that. It's just stuff to encourage people and to make them feel good. You know, Facebook's full of so much negativity. We don't want that. We want it to always be positive. So that's what that is.
Okay.
I'll tell you on my like page, when I post these random questions, those are the ones that get the most interaction, and I don't understand it. Like I will post something about how healthy Shakeology is and nobody will talk about it. But if I ask you what way should the toilet paper roll go, over or under, people lose their brains and comment away. So yeah. That's what that's all about really right there. Okay. And lastly is resources. So resources can be anything. It can be a simple life hack. It can be, if you go to teambeachbody.com, there's a wonderful blog there full of recipes, fitness tips, nutrition articles, things like that. Prevention Magazine has a lot of them, just different things. That will be a good resource and something that somebody can use, even if it's just something on why you should drink, you know, warm lemon water, things like that. That's what that means right there for resources. Okay. You know, again, you're just giving away something for free there, and that will help draw people to you. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So you probably think that I'm on Facebook constantly, right? Yeah, I'm not. So like the posts to my like page, I schedule those because there is no way I would remember 10 times in a day to, oh my God, I got to make a post right now. I would never remember it. So you typically the night before, or if I'm not working, I get up and do it while I drink my coffee. I'll go ahead and schedule out my posts. Now, when you have your own like page, there's the option there to do the scheduling. But from your regular Facebook page, you can use Hootsuite is not doing it anymore, so ignore this part. But right here, postcron.com, and it's free. You can put everything in there and then schedule it to your regular Facebook page as well. So
okay.
That will help you with that. And again, I will be sending all of this stuff to you.
Okay.
So what do we think? So far, so good?
Yes.
All right. Hold on. That's my house alarm going off there. Hey, stop. Man, no one was ever going to mess with this place, I tell you what. Okay. Let me see. What did I want to talk about next? Is consistency, really. That's going to be the key. And that, the whole point of doing it every single day is so that people can get to know who you are. I don't think anybody, I think It Wraps. Have you heard of that company? They're the ones that do the little wraps to make your belly fat or stretch marks get better or whatever. I've seen people, okay. So I've seen people posting on their Facebook pages who I know are wrap representatives, but that's all that's on their Facebook is just that. And that's just one example. You don't want that. You want people to get to know who you are. Otherwise, they're going to think, oh, there's the Beachbody stuff again, and they don't want to see it. So keep in mind, just stay consistent and build those relationships. You can follow any of our pages. I'll be adding you to our coaches group. So in there is a files section that is amazing, has all kinds of good information on it. But there is something in there that says like our like pages, member like pages. You can go there and you can follow what I'm doing or what Sally's doing or what Jamie or Deanna or any of us are doing and kind of get an idea.
Okay.
What to look for. And then the other thing I would say is that social media is open 24 hours a day. It's like a hospital. So does that mean on the weekends you don't have to do it? What do you think I'm going to say?
No.
Yeah, right. Yeah, still do it on the weekends because sometimes it may not be as busy, but people are still looking for you on the weekends. And the holidays too, especially on holidays. Actually, everyone's posting about that. You know, Mother's Day is coming up, so people will be all over their Facebook for that.
Right.
So basically, that is the first part of your homework is social media. Does that make sense so far?
Yep.
We're good. Okay. We also have our challenge groups. You're in the 21-day fix. I think you're in 2 of those, actually. The challenge group, the clean eating group. We have one for people just doing whatever program, like their Beachbody on Demand. We have that too. So there's always a place to add people. If you want, I'm happy to add you to any of these. I just don't want to overwhelm you with being in, you know, too many groups or whatever. So you tell me what you want. You can think about it for a minute.
Okay.
But if you want me to, I will. And then you'll be able to add people to those too as they come to you.
Okay.
Lastly, oh, no, I almost forgot to tell you this. Let me see. Let me scroll down a little bit. I think it might be on the other page. Let me go back to this one. I want you to think of a list of 10 to 20 people, really, that you think could benefit from either having you as a coach, being a coach themselves, or just from the products. And then if you want to, you can send your list to me and I can help you with approaching those people. But that'll be part of your homework too, and that's to come. And that will be part of that in your 3-week training that you start on Monday as well. But there's some information right here that talks about the power of 3s. And basically that is Monday through Friday, what you should be doing to help. So you can add 3 new Facebook friends a day. How do you do that? Well, the way I do it is, you know, that friends of friends things that pops up, or people you may know. Oftentimes that pops up and I will see, oh my gosh, this person and I have 50 friends in common. How do I not know who this is? So I'll just send them a friend request. So that's a great way to add new people to your Facebook. It will also tell you to send 3 messages out every day. And that can be something as simple as a happy birthday message when Facebook tells you whose birthday it is. Or, hey, how you doing? You know, anything, just to get conversations started. So that's what the power of 3s are. And we talk about that a lot in our coach group. And it'll get easier. I'm sure I'm overwhelming you right now. Are you hanging in there with me?
No, you're good. I'm just writing notes in ways that it's easier for me. So
whatever works for you. So the one other thing I want to talk about is challenge groups. So when when someone purchases a challenge pack from you, I always want you to give them the option at the end to sign up as a coach. And they might say, no, I don't want to coach. And they don't have to. That's where the discount part comes in. So it costs them the same amount of money to sign up as a challenger or to sign up as a coach. They can quit either way at any point in time. So if you can get a coach under your belt and then find out that they love the whole community and the support system and Shakeology, then you've got a coach there. And a customer, because that's all really coaches are, as customers, right? So it's kind of a win-win. So you can just explain to them that they save money on their products. They get, that 25% discount. And then if they ever decide that they want to do it themselves, they can. So I always give everyone that option. And on our coach page, it's actually almost a script for that. There's a coach within our huge network of coaches who put this out there for us. And it's just a great way to learn about who someone is and then give them that option at the end. So we call it forming. So
that's where?
Forming is where you just, family, occupation, recreation, and then a message. So you learn about them. Because the last thing you want to do is message someone and say, hey, buy this. That turns people off. So
Right.
them, but you gotta know what their goals are. You know what I mean? Like I would
Right.
never have gone to somebody and said, you should try this program, because I don't know if physically they can do it, or I don't know if they have the space to do it. So those are things that, you know, you need to keep in mind, and as you learn the products that will help as well.
Okay.
So far, so good?
Yes.
Okay. So basically, like I said, I'm just here. I want you to succeed. And like I said at the beginning, just if you're, oh my gosh, these dogs, when you're talking with someone, if you need help with what to say to them, that's okay. I still need help with what to say to people sometimes if they ask me a crazy question. That's what our coach group is for, and I will certainly be adding you to that.
Okay.
So you can post in there, here is the conversation I'm having, and you can literally take a screenshot of it from your phone or computer and put it in there and say, what do I say next? And you might get lots of ideas, but I would wait for someone, either myself or one of the other diamond coaches in the group, to give you the go ahead, because sometimes a brand new coach might say, well, I would do this, and it might be all wrong. But everyone's got input to add, and we will definitely steer you in the right direction. That's what we're for.
Okay.
We all want to succeed, okay?
Yeah, how do I know who the diamond coaches are? Will it tell me?
You'll get to know us, and I'll have you, you might want to just go ahead and become Facebook friends with them too. But in our coaches group, it is myself, Jamie, Sally, and Deanna. Those are we have several other Emerald coaches in the group too, who are newer and doing great and busting it out. And we also have just several coaches like yourself too, who are brand new, just learning it. Okay.
Okay.
But like I said, you'll get better at answering people when you can see what the typical responses, you know, kind of what they should look like.
Right. Okay.
Let's see. And you're going to get helpful tips from other people too. And that's the beauty of it, is that we're all there to support each other, really.
Yeah.
One thing I wanted to mention is that we have team calls. So for our little coach group, we alternate it Wednesday and Thursday nights, just so more people can attend. So there actually is one tonight, if you're able to. It's on a Zoom line just like this. And I'm actually hosting it tonight, so I'll be the one talking a lot.
Okay.
But basically, it's just training information and helpful hints, things like that will help you out. And those are recorded too and then posted onto that team page. They're usually about 30 minutes long, so you can go back and look at them, you know, whenever. Okay. The other call I want to tell you about, it's called the National Wake Up Call. And that is just what it sounds like. It's a national call hosted by usually someone who is way up in the company, who is a coach who is doing extremely well. And they offer more insight. Like, these calls are golden. They have helped me so much. I take notes on them. I don't usually listen to them live because I can't write that fast. So I go back and listen to the replay, and you can go back years in time and listen to those. And you can access that just from your Team Beachbody account. First, I should ask you, do you know how to get to your coach page on your Team Beachbody account?
No, I've been trying to play with it more. Like, I tried to schedule a workout and stuff, but I don't really understand all of it, so.
Scheduling the workouts can be a little bit difficult. For me, every time I tried to schedule it, it would give me a time like midnight. And I'm like, what the heck is that? So I usually, is that what it did to you?
Yeah, it was like 1 a.m. or something like that. And I was like, no.
Yeah. So what I do log my workout so I can keep track of what I've done. And you can just go in there every day, and I can send you the information on how to do that too. And I'll have you set up in fact, let me write this down. Let me write a note. Add 2 groups. I will have you set up your electronic funds so that you can get paid. Because you can get a check in the mail, but it's like snail mail. It'll take 6 weeks to get there. You can just set it up to have things direct deposited.
Okay, I think I already did that.
Okay, that's what I thought. You're good.
But when we moved, we changed banks.
Okay.
So I will have to go in and change that, just because there's no Chase anywhere in Pennsylvania or Maryland.
Okay.
So we have to change to PNC.
Okay.
So I need to change all that. I did call and have my Shakeology and all that transferred, but I didn't know how to do it on the coach's site yet. And since I wasn't really coaching yet, I wasn't as concerned about it.
Right.
No.
So it should be the same way. Under that business tab, you can go down to my EFT management, and
Okay.
you should be able to edit that. So I can send you the directions on how to do that again.
Okay.
And then within that coach page, and like I said, I'll show you how to get onto all of that stuff. The best thing you can do is just scroll through all that different stuff. And that, a lot of this will show up in your training too. But there is, I mean, there is a myriad of training in there and all kinds of different things that will help you, including all those national wake-up calls that we were just talking about. That's found in the archives. So you can go back and listen to them. Now, don't lose your mind and think you're going to listen to like 10 at a time, because you'll be on personal development overload.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad I just said that. That's one thing we didn't talk about, was the 3 vital behaviors. So number 1, I'm going to tell you this, and this will be part of your homework as well, is invite, invite, invite. So basically, you just have to talk to people about what it is you're doing, and invite people to do it with you. Step 2 of those vital behaviors is be proof that the product works. You're already doing that. You're living that out loud on Facebook already. You're drinking your Shakeology. You're doing the workouts. So that's what that is. Because obviously you can't tell somebody, hey, I think you should try this shake, if you're not doing it yourself, right?
Right.
And the third thing is personal development. Now that is just a way, and this is where I lacked the most. I would say 10 to 15 minutes of some sort of personal development a day, as hokey and cheesy as it sounds, will truly help you. Will give you that confidence you need. And that can be anything from what we're doing right now, to a team call, to a national wake-up call, to a couple of different books. And I will be sending you something in the mail too, okay?
Okay.
Let me write that down, because sometimes I get forgetful. So, my screen went dark. So I will be sending you a personal development book in the mail too, to help get you started, okay?
Okay.
Perfect. So basically, I just want you, let's recap real quick. So you're going to have a little bit of homework to do. That's what this stuff is. I'm going to send it to you.
Okay.
You're going to start your 3-week training on Monday, your level 2 training.
Okay.
You have your goals for May, and that is hopefully get to Emerald Rank and Success Club. And I don't want to overwhelm you with all this, but I'm sure I already have.
No, you haven't. I'm good.
Okay, good. I'm so glad. The first time I had a call with my coach, who is Sally, I was like, oh dear God, what have I gotten myself into?
No.
Okay, we all at some point in time feel overwhelmed. I know I sure do sometimes. So basically, I would ask you, are you willing to commit to doing this homework and doing your 3-week challenge?
Yes.
Perfect. And you're going to be, I did not add you to the detox challenge.
No.
I'm going to do that too. Okay. Because you wanted to be part of that group too, right?
Yeah, the morning detox?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was curious if it was like the same thing that I'm doing now, or is it something different?
It's different. So what you're doing now is a clean eating challenge, and that offers more diet and exercise ideas. This AM detox challenge is something brand new. None of us have ever done before. One of our other coaches came up with this idea, and it's really cool. It's just a way to introduce Shakeology to people, really, and then help them get their system rolling in the morning. I know I'm guilty of loading up on coffee early in the morning, and that it's not always the best for you. So if you can start that morning detox with some tea and some warm lemon water and the Shakeology, you'll really get your metabolism going.
Okay.
So that's what that one's all about. Very little commitment in that group. So
okay. With that group,
yes.
Because my mom is going to be my biggest person that I'm going to be trying to get this product. She's got a ton of medical issues going on right now. And she's a school bus driver, so she's borderline diabetic. And if she gets put on medication, she loses her job.
Oh.
So I have been like pushing and pushing and pushing. Yes. And I really, really, really think this is going to help her if she would just put her mind to it.
Yes.
So if I can get her in some of these groups, it would help a lot, because then she'd be seeing it.
Absolutely.
Be paying more attention.
If I were you, Amber, the first thing I would do today is call your mom and tell her about it and talk to her. Have you talked to her about Shakeology at all?
I have, since she is a bus driver. She doesn't make a ton of money.
Okay.
But I told her that each paycheck she should just put a little bit away because, then it would come out automatically and she wouldn't really notice the difference once she's putting money back for it every day or every paycheck. Then it would just be routine to put the money back.
Absolutely. You're totally right about that. So part of the requirement to do the detox group is to be on Shakeology for it because that is part of the program.
Okay.
But then, I think if this group goes well, we will be repeating it. So, and same with the clean eating groups. She can definitely, there's no requirement, Shakeology requirement for that. So like if you want to see how this one goes and then put her in the next one. I think that's a great idea.
Okay. Sound
good?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So I will tell you that this is not always the easiest business to be part of. There are highs and lows, just like anything else in life. But you have to stay consistent. You have to stay, determined and just believe in yourself. And you know that, and if there's any person I have ever met who can stick to something and make something work if they put their mind to it, it's you. My goodness. So I know you're a driven girl, and you just keep that in mind and know what you want to achieve. You're going to be able to do it.
Okay.
Sound good?
I know when I have bad days, I always message you and I'm like, what do I do? Like, I'm at a loss right now.
No, that's okay. That's what we're for. And people are going to be coming to you to do that too. So no, I want you to do that. I'm still your coach first and foremost, and I'm your friend. So I want you to come to me and do those things. Listen, I have bad days too. And just the other day I had to message my girls and say, talk me down. I want to eat a pizza bad.
I've been having them cravings like crazy. And like I was talking to my husband about last night, and like I don't really know what's going on. Like I'm more hungry. Like I feel like I'm not getting enough. Like I just don't know. Like I really just want to gorge right now on these tacos. And because we made the 21-day fix approved tacos last night for Cinco de Mayo, and he's like, no, just stay focused. It's just gonna challenge you. It's all a mind game right now. You have to stay focused. And I was like, okay.
Absolutely true. He's a smart man. So listen, here's the thing. A lot of times when you're exercising more and burning more calories, and I know you have been, and you've doubled up a couple days too, so you're gonna be hungrier on those days. So when that happens, eat. I will tell you to eat. What I won't tell you to do is go to Taco Bell or, wherever.
No.
You know what's good for you. You know what's 21-day fix approved. Definitely throw in another protein and more vegetables if you need to. But don't let yourself starve because that's counterproductive. You don't want to do that.
Okay. I had another question also, though, like with the Shakeology, because I drink it in the morning after my workout. And then, whatever time of the day I'm able to get my workout in, I drink it after that. But at night when I'm going to bed, like I'm craving like something sweet or I'm hungry. So, cause I work out. If I don't get my workout in first thing in the morning at 5 o'clock when I get up, then I get it in the afternoons, like when I've been posting it.
Okay.
But at night, before I go to bed, I walk on my treadmill at an incline for about 30 to 40 minutes.
Ooh.
So then after that, I'm hungry.
Yes, of course you are.
But I've already had my snack, like for the night, which I use as my orange, my one orange cup I use as my snack. After dinner, once I got the kids in bed and I'm kind of just calming down, that's when I eat that.
Okay.
But I try not to eat after 8.
That is, that's a mistake I used to make too, is I would cut myself off at like 7:30, 8 o'clock and say, I can't eat past this time. I think that's a myth. And this is just my own personal experience with it. I don't think it's that if you eat after a certain time, I think it's what you eat after a certain time.
Okay.
So I do try not to eat at least an hour and a half before I'm going to bed because I want to give myself the opportunity to burn some of it off. But what I would suggest to you is you definitely need a protein after working out. So if you are working out at night and doing that treadmill on an incline, you're going to need something to recover. So you can play with the Shakeology. You can do more than one in a day if you want to.
Okay, that was going to be my question because I see like on all the like recipes and stuff or all the stuff that I've been finding in the book, it's only like once a day. So
typically that's what they say. A lot of times I will do a Shakeology cookie at night just because I like to have something sweet at night. And I incorporate that into the 21-day fix meal plan. And that's okay. If that's what you want to do, you can totally do that. There's no hard and fast rules. What I would try to stick to is getting your purple and your yellow containers in before 6 p.m.
Okay.
The reason for that is the carbs don't break down quite right later in the evening. So I would definitely try to get those in earlier in the day, and that will help keep you keep your body going too during the day and give you the energy you need. And then the orange containers, I would not wait until late at night to have those. I would say I would do that earlier in the day too. Just so you can burn it off. But if you want 2 shakes in a day, girl, that's fine. Play with it. My cousin is one who always tried to do them in the morning, and then she has this issue at night where she's a snacker, and she's like me, really. She wants something sweet at night. So she switched to having her Shakeology for dinner, and that has made all the difference for her. She's made a huge change in it. I think she would like to do 2 a day, but she doesn't want to pay for 2 bags a month. I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. But yeah, play with it, Amber. Just see what works out for you.
Okay. Or even if I did like a half of a Shakeology, like a half a scoop and half of everything.
Yeah.
Just because when I go to bed, I'm hungry. I know I'm hungry because I, get done working out and then I drink my water and I shower, and that's when my body is like winding down and I start to do homework. And then after that, it's like 11 o'clock and I'm like, okay, I'm tired.
Yep.
And then I'm really hungry, but I still go to bed and I wake up even more hungry than I was because, my body burned most of it.
Exactly. So you definitely need something to recover from that evening workout. And it's going to be a protein, even if it's just egg whites, something like that. You definitely need some kind of a protein there.
Okay.
Did that help?
Yes.
Good. We've had workers outside our house, and my dogs are just losing their marbles because of it.
Okay.
It's driving me nuts. What other questions do you have about this? Because that's all I had for us today.
Just the call tonight. What time is that call?
That is going to be at 9 p.m. And I'm going to add you to the group right away, and so you can see the login information on how to get to that. It's the same line as this one, actually. It's my Zoom line, so we'll be able to get there. Okay.
Are all the conference calls, like the meeting calls, normally on Zoom?
Yes, for our team, they are. Now, the line might change depending on which coach is doing the call, but that gets posted every Wednesday or Thursday, depending on what day the call is.
Okay.
Now, those national wake-up calls, it's not Zoom at all. It is literally a phone call, like a conference call that you call in and you can listen to, like I said, either live or you can do it back on your computer, or there's a playback line for the phone too. You can do that.
Okay. But those are always linked in the coaches thing, and I can go back and listen to that later, correct?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
For sure. Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'm excited.
Yay! I am too. So as soon as we end this call, like I said, I'll add you to the group. I'll get this downloaded and send it to you, and I will get these documents sent out to you too. And
okay. Perfect.
I will add you to the detox group, and I will add you to your training group starting Monday.
Okay.
So get ready for your Facebook notifications to blow up.
I know. It's okay. They already do.
All right, cool. All right, Amber, it was good talking to you.
You too. Thank you.
You're welcome. I will stop recording this if I can figure out how, because like I said, I'm not very good at this. And we will be good to go.
Okay.
Awesome. Thanks, Amber.
Thanks. Talk to you soon.
Okay, honey.
Bye.
I don't know how to stop it. Stop recording.